Well, now that a large number of people have been vaccinated, what will
Mm-hmm.
happen is the viruses within the vaccination will mix in the bodies of people, and when people sweat, the new viruses will come out. This will be a massive number of new viruses that the world has never seen before, and a lot of people are going to get very, very sick now because every person who is vaccinated
Mm-hmm.
is now a biological is a walking biological
Mm-hmm.
virus creator. Yeah, creating creating a new virus that never existed before. This is not really, really complicated science. This is
Mm-hmm.
just basic human biology. So every person who got vaccinated is now going to shed a new virus that never existed before.
Mm-hmm.
And so there will be thousands, hundreds of
Mm-hmm.
thousands of new viruses that start to exist now that never existed before.
Mm-hmm.
And basically everybody's body will become a laboratory for the creation of a new virus, and everybody is going to get very sick. And this is stage one of this problem. You wait until uh, you wait until November, December. Everyone you know is going to get something, right? Everyone you know is going to get something, and it will be very difficult for a lot of people. If you are healthy and you rest and you get your vitamins and your minerals, you should be okay. But if you don't have a strong immune system, then it might kill you, right? Basically, it might kill you. And so, yeah, now we enter the next phase of what happens when people play God, right? It's there is no pharmaceutical medicine that does not have a side effect.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes we need the pharmaceutical medicines. Sometimes we need the antibiotics. Antibiotics save lives. There we go. That's it's just a fact. They
Mm-hmm.
save lives.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Thank you, Alexander Fleming, who was Scottish. Yeah, and so there's there's going to be a big demand for uh, antibiotics, but antibiotics have their own problems because it's a little bit of a numbers game because they're
Mm-hmm.
antibios.
Antibiotics.
Yeah, so they
Yes.
they they go through your system and they kill everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's why you feel like right, right, because it's just taking everything out of the body. Um, which is interesting because there's other really useful medicines that people don't take when they should. Things like colloidal silver, the Collodni strebro, which is very powerful for you to get a bottle, drink a bottle, 24 hours, 48 hours later, virus is gone completely. Yeah. You can walk to your local pharmacy and you can say Kolodny Strebro, please, and
Mm-hmm.
they will give you a bottle. And
Mm-hmm.
silver
Mm-hmm.
is a magnet for
Mm-hmm.
viruses.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you put silver into the body,
Mm-hmm.
it it's a magnet for anything that should not be in the body. It just
Mm-hmm.
and as the silver passes through your body, it
Mm-hmm.
collects all the foreign viruses, and
Mm-hmm.
when you go to the toilet or you sweat, the viruses come out of the body. Yeah, I've used it for 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use it daily. You can take it daily. It's fine. See, this is real medicine. I'm sorry. This is real
Mm-hmm.
medicine. This is real natural medicine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You can make it yourself at home. You can make it yourself at
Perfect.
home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the big pharmaceutical companies, they don't want you to know this. They don't want you to know that you can make your own good, healthy, safe medicine at home. And it's 100% safe. You can't you can
Mm-hmm.
you can take a big bottle of it and you can
Mm-hmm.
drink it all and you'll be fine. No side effects. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It usually works it usually works within 24 hours. Yeah, it usually takes a virus out of the body within 24 hours. Um, you know, the reason why gold and silver
Mm-hmm.
are um, so expensive, so precious, is because they were used for health.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't about money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was that gold and silver in small quantities are very, very good for the human body. Very good for the human body. Yeah. Um,
Okay.
and these solutions, when silver is mixed with water, is extremely healthy. And
Mm-hmm.
um, and you know, it's not only great for adults, it's great for children as well, because
Yes.
you don't want to give children strong medicine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because their
Mm-hmm.
bodies are still developing. And so colloidal silver is a really good antiviral
Mm-hmm.
medicine
Okay. Okay.
to give to children as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can drink a whole bottle. It's perfectly. You can drink it from the bottle. There you go. Just tastes like water.
Mm-hmm.
Just tastes like water.
Sure.
Just drink it. Just drink it. Don't
Okay.
mix it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mix it.
I
Just drink
don't
it.
know if it is possible to buy in our pharmacy.
Yeah, I know. I learned about it in Slovakia.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because you can't buy it in a British pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Why?
to. You have. Why?
Mm?
Because they want you sick. They want you to be sick so that they can make more money. It's called business.
Yes.
It's called
Business.
business.
Yes.
It's called
Yes.
business.
Yeah.
It's called business. They want to sell you their drugs.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you making your own medicine at home and being healthy. They don't want that. I mean, it's you can buy a little kit over the internet and you can make your own at home and
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to go to a pharmacy. Um, and yeah, you can for people. Look, if I was very ill with a virus, I would drink the whole bottle. I would drink the whole bottle and let it work on my body. Zero side effects from it. Zero.
Okay.
Look, how much percentage of a doctor's studies at university or in clinics and in practice is with natural medicine?
Mm.
The
Oh.
average, I've read some statistics on this,
Mm-hmm.
and the statistics I've read are the average is around 5%.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's around 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you think that all medicine must be made from original natural products.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you go back to the source is always a natural product. The source is always
Mm-hmm.
natural, right? And wasn't it Hippocrates who said, "Let your food be your medicine," right? Which is the plants and
Mm-hmm.
everything
Mm-hmm.
else that's in the environment. Did berries have special properties that are very, very good for the
Mm-hmm.
body? And even I was preparing a project for my son, and we were studying some different topics, and one of the topics was anesthetic. Yeah, we were doing something on history and the history of
Mm-hmm.
medicine,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the
Yes.
topics was anesthetics. Now, in modern medicine, anesthetic was first used. I don't know exactly when. Maybe about 150 years ago. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
maybe about 150 years. I don't know exactly when.
Mm-hmm.
But this was not a discovery. This was a rediscovery because anesthetic was originally first used around 2,000 years ago in China, where Chinese herbalists
Mm-hmm.
mixed different plants together
Mm-hmm.
to create an anesthetic. Basically, you took it and it,
Mm-hmm.
it, it looked like you were dead for 24 hours, right?
Yes.
And then you would come back to life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the modern anesthetic was just a copy of what the Chinese herbalists used
Mm-hmm.
thousands of years ago. It was originally a natural medicine. And
Natural old medicine.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, 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 yep. And if you go back to the ancient writings, there's a great book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall, and there's a section in that book about the origin and history of ancient medicines and the books of ancient medicine as well.
Mm-hmm.
Books written by Hippocrates and Avicenna, and even
About
before
medicine.
even
Mm-hmm.
before them, Hermes, and they all talk about different types of natural medicines. And un- unfortunately, a lot of the pharmaceutical industry is what I would call Rockefeller medicine,
Mm-hmm.
because it was funded by the big banking cartels
Mm-hmm.
around 1900, before 1900,
Mm-hmm.
and they wanted control of medicine, uh, because health is wealth, right?
Yes. Health. Health.
Health is wealth.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's a it's a way to control people. Um, Sad but true. I mean, it's sad but true. Just yesterday, the British health minister announced that the government is going to add fluoride to the drinking water systems in Britain. Now, fluoride is a poison. What happens is it goes into the brain and stops the brain growing. So it reduces IQ, it reduces intelligence by
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The studies I've read are around 20 IQ points. When you add fluoride to water, IQ drops 20 points over a generation. Um, and so there's a reason why rich people drink bottled water. There's a reason why rich people drink bottled water.
Mm-hmm.
They don't drink water from the tap in their kitchen. They drink bottled water. That's what's good about Slovakia is you can get it quite cheaply. It's not expensive there to drink bottled water, but
Cheap, yes.
because it's everywhere. But if you think about big Western cities, whether it's London or New York or something like that, you can't get it very easily there. It's expensive.
Expensive, yes.
And it's the basis for a good quality of life. You need to drink the water.
We are drinking water from.
Yeah, from the kitchen. Yeah. From the tap.
Mm-hmm.
From the tap. Yeah. It's worth testing it. It's worth testing the water and actually seeing how good the water is and seeing what's in it. It's worth testing the pH of the water to find out if there's anything acidic that's in it, as well as other things. The British Health Minister announced this. This will make everybody sick, even more sick.